Guys, this is the Motivational Drive. I started this channel. It's a little bit of a double meaning there. I got about an hour commute back and forth to work, so I'm going to be doing my motivational messages while I drive, but I'm also going to be explaining to you my motivational drive and the kind of things that I do to stay uplifted, happy, upbeat, as somebody who wants to share great experiences with people. So I got a new little adapter that goes in a CD tray and holds your phone. I'm noticing that it bounces a little bit up and down. I'm going to try to work on something to get that fixed, but for now, we're just going to have to deal with that a little bit. Alright, so today, before I get into all the motivational stuff and some of the lessons and the stories that I have that illustrate motivational principles, I'm just going to tell you a little bit about myself first. Okay, so this is my first recorded session on this channel. I'm going to actually start going live every day, and just not every day necessarily, but when I make my commute and I want to pass these messages on, I'm going to go live. Why not, right? I don't want to spend a lot of time at home editing content and doing that kind of thing. I'm a pretty busy guy, and I just don't have the time for that. So you guys are going to see me raw and unedited in the future. And what I say and do is what I say and do. If I make mistakes, I make mistakes. That's life, right? So a little bit about myself. My name is Joe Scalise. I live in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I work in Ohio. I got about an hour commute every day. You're going to spend some of those hours with me, maybe a half hour or whatever. But you're going to start spending that journey with me if you choose to. I hope you do. So I own two businesses in Ohio. I have business partners. I have 4 business partners. And the first business that we do is a cryptocurrency business. Bitcoin, Litecoin. If you don't know what that is, I'm not going to get into it right here and now. If you do, great. That's awesome. Again, that's not the point of this. One thing I will say about that job or that business is that it's very challenging. I had no idea just how challenging it was going to be, but it's absolutely a challenge, and every day there are problems and there are things that I have to sort through. So it keeps me on my toes and keeps me going through the motivational stuff that I'm going through, because you have to stay upbeat to beat your challenges. The second company is a virtual reality company. We're going to start a virtual reality arcade. I'm very excited about that one. Not only do I think virtual reality is going to change the world, it's pretty awesome. It's going to give kids something to do. Not just kids, but teenagers, adults, people of all ages. So that one's very exciting. I used to be a gamer really big back in the day. I've kind of given up on that. It's not so important for me to game anymore. I'm too busy with most of the things in my life. But I will tell you, some of the video games that I've played in virtual reality are by far and away the best games I've ever played in my life. And so it's kind of cool being in a business where when you take your 15-20 minute breaks every once in a while, you can slip on a headset, jump into a new world, and do something pretty awesome. There's a lot of experiences besides just video games. Swimming with sharks or skydiving, all types of really cool things. So I'm really excited about giving that to the world and giving kids in the area something to do so they don't have to just get in trouble, so to speak. Alright, so I got 2 businesses. I drive an hour back and forth every day just to run my businesses. I'm the president of both of the companies. I get a lot of help from my team, but of course every day I'm in the trenches looking at what I got to do and really laying the vision down for these companies. It takes a lot of motivation. It takes a lot of dedication and a desire that no matter what challenges come your way, you're going to step up to the plate and you're going to meet them. Now, I watched the movie The Wolf of Wall Street, and I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen it too, and Leonardo DiCaprio in that movie talks about being rich and how there's nothing wrong with being rich, and that when you're rich, the best part about it is you show up to your problems with money. It makes it easier to deal with your problems. When you show up in a limo and a three-piece suit and all that, and you can pay for all the lawyers and whatever you need to do, your challenges seem to be a lot easier when you have money. Well, I'm going to challenge that statement. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with money or that money's definitely not helpful. What I'm going to say is the attitude that you carry into your problems is much more important than the amount of money that you have that you carry into your problems. Your attitude. A lot of people think about the word attitude. They know what the word is. They understand what it means. But in my messages, a lot of times I challenge people to tell me what an attitude is. Most people struggle. They can't actually put into words very easily what your attitude is. Your attitude is three things. The first thing is the thoughts that you allow yourself to think. Now, I say allow yourself to think because we're in control of our thoughts. And if you're thinking bad thoughts, that's on you. You need to change the thoughts that you're thinking in your head if you want a better outcome or a better mentality. The second thing is the emotions that we allow ourselves to feel. Now again, same thing. Allow. We are in control of our emotions. Now, I'm going to go on record. I can be a little challenged when it comes to dealing with my emotions. I'm learning more and more that you don't have to react to every emotion that you feel. And that sometimes the longer it takes for you to react, the better the outcome is of your actions. So we are in control of our emotions. It's very difficult to master that skill, but it is absolutely essential if you really want to be successful in life. The third thing, and this is the one part of attitude that people don't get. It's your body. It's your physical expression. When you choose to be happy, we'll say, or confident, you are going to find that not only are the thoughts that you think better, the emotions that you feel are going to be better, and your body language will naturally correct itself. When you're happy and confident, you walk with your chest up a little bit, your shoulders back. You get a smile on your face. And when people pass you by, they see that smile. And they know there's something different about you. They know that there's something special about you. And they see your confidence in your body. Your attitude is expressed through your body. So it's the thoughts that you think, the emotions that you feel, and it will express itself in your body. That is your attitude. Now, when you carry a good attitude into your problems, you're already thinking good thoughts, positive outcomes. You're already feeling good emotions, and that vibe is going to affect other people that work with you or that deal with you. They're going to deal with you a little bit better. If you smile ear to ear to somebody and you give them a big grin when you meet them, they smile too. It's infectious. It changes them. They don't even know why. But what's happening is they're borrowing a piece of your world. You're giving them a little tiny piece of your confidence and your happiness. It's so amazing. I love to interact with people now. All the time I say hi to people in the streets. I make sure that I make eye contact with the clerk that's checking me out at the convenience store. Because when you smile at people, you brighten their day. Just a little bit. You might change somebody's day a lot more than you know. You can really, really have an effect. And that's my thing now. I realize that there's a lot of problems in this world. I used to be a big conspiracy theorist, and not that I still don't have my conspiracies. I don't focus on them. Because you can focus on how bad the world is, how problematic the world is. What's it going to do for you, right? What I do is I focus on being positive and influencing the people around me one person at a time. that is where I can make a difference. That's where I found I can make a change. I can't change policies of the government or world affairs. It's not in my power to do so at this moment in time right now. But what is in my power right now is to treat every single person that I come in contact with positively. It's to make the most out of every single interaction that I have with every person I come into contact with. I used to line my Facebook feed with, I don't even want to talk about it almost, but, all I'm going to say is all the negative stuff. And I used to focus on that, and I used to complain about the way society ran and the way our government ran and all that. Now, every day I post things that are going to lift people up. I post things that are going to, and it might not work for everybody, but the people that need it as they're scrolling through, they're going to find that message that I put about how you're a wonderful person and you're worth it. And don't let anybody ever tell you that you're not worth it. I might post that one day. I might find a meme that just has some expression on it that I really think is gonna change somebody's life. Don't quit. Don't give up. You're almost there. That's what I post. I don't know who's gonna read that might be almost there, who was just thinking about throwing in the towel. So that's what this is about. I want to take a journey, and I want to bring you guys with me. I've said this in one of my another little seminar that I did, and it was, I heard someone say that we think of a millionaire as a person who has $1 million. But what if we didn't think of a millionaire as a person who had $1 million? What if we thought of a millionaire as a person who had the ability to reach out and impact 1 million lives? It's a big difference, isn't it? $1 million, you go buy cars and houses and vacation houses, and that's what people think about when they think about millions of dollars, right? Making it rain, doing all that stuff. What if we all thought of a millionaire as a person who had the ability to reach out and touch 1 million lives? What kind of world would we live in? How much better of a world would it be if people were focused on reaching out and impacting other people positively, as opposed to the ways they can spend money? Well, I can't speak for the rest of the world, but I can speak for myself, and that is my attitude, that is my choice, that is my mission, to become a millionaire. Now, I have a philosophy that believes that everybody deserves to be rich in this world, wealthy, abundant, live a life of abundance. This world is about abundance. Now, the powers that be and societies tricked us into believing that this is a life of scarcity, that most of us are going to struggle and live in scarcity until we, hit the lottery or get a basketball contract or make a record deal. And we don't live a life of scarcity. So I believe that when you impact a bunch of people and your value to the world is great, you will also reach an equivalent money, a money equivalent to that value, okay? So I do believe that this journey will lead me to financial independence and wealth and abundance. However, it's more important to me to reach out and touch lives than to touch dollars. The dollars are a side effect, a benefit, a secondary thing that comes. You can't focus on that part. You focus on where you can help people. The bounty, the abundance, that comes later. And I'll tell you, I've learned this as well. The abundance is not always money at all. Sometimes it's fulfillment inside. It's gratitude inside. It's an ability to have the world falling down around you, but you smile because inside you feel amazing for who you are, what you've done, what you give to the world. That's the door I want to open for people. That's the way I want to become a millionaire. Those are the lives that I want to impact. Now, a lot of this is going to be preaching to the choir. That's how motivational speaking is. A lot of people won't reach this message. They won't take the time to listen to this whole thing or even press play, right? But people who are looking for motivation in their lives, they're the ones that are going to find this. And those are the people that I'm supposed to be talking to right now. So I hope you hit play. I hope you're one of those ones that's looking for this message right now. And I hope you can just be one of the people on my way to becoming a millionaire. And then you can start your journey of becoming a millionaire too. Napoleon Hill said, if you ever feel so bad in life that you feel hopeless and you just want to give up, stop right where you are, look around, find somebody worse off than you, and start right where you are helping them. And it's going to immediately change how you feel and who you are. Because when we give, when we uplift people, when we give a message of hope and understanding, and we just tell somebody, hey, I'm here for you if you need to listen, or what can I do to help you right now? You change someone's life, but more importantly, you change your life. I've learned that. That's what I'm going to do with this journey. I want you to be a part of it. Stay tuned. Like I said, I'm going to start going live way more often, start passing these messages. I've got a lot of them, and I'm really excited about them. And I hope you stick around for this entire journey. I'm signing off. Have a fantastic day.